Daphne Odjig is a Canadian icon, dubbed Picasso's grandmother by Norval Morrisseau. This national treasure of Canada, with her numerous honorary degrees and awards, including the Governor-General Laureate in the Visual Arts, and a one-person exhibition in the National Gallery of Canada. A self-taught artist who as a young girl is inspired and encouraged by her grandfather at Wiki on Manitoulin Island. Daphne's legacy is not only the genius of her work, but her lifelong interest in supporting younger artists. And in her words, she says, "I don't want to see young artists of Native ancestry paint themselves into a box in their search for authenticity. Every artist paints from their own cultural heritage and their own experience. Whatever your heritage, it will come out in your brush. My counsel to young artists, stop worrying about authenticity. It is within you. Trust that the ancestors will speak through you. Know that they do not want you to try to be them. Create in your own voice." Nanabush is illustrated in this wonderful original and early work by Daphne, whose dry brush technique in ink and acrylic brings the legend to life. The little Nanabush inside has power signs coming from his hand and foot, and is Daphne at her best in letting Nanabush come through her brush. It is not dated, but is circa 1970. Gin and Company published a Nanabush series of 10 books with stories and illustrations by Daphne that were included in the Manitoba Department of Education curriculum for kindergarten to 4th grade, and received notice in the Winnipeg Tribune on December 23, 1971. Artists' books about Nanabush relate tales of Indian legends. Beaver Spirit is an early original work by Daphne and was made into an unnumbered offset print. It is listed as number 2005 on the Odjig Indian Prints order sheet with Bear Spirit, Frog Spirit, and Turtle Spirit in the early 1970s. Picking Up Fish is from the series of Old Memories from 1972, an unnumbered offset print from her time in Easterville, Manitoba. It was available at the Odjig Indian Prints catalog number 3021. This signed print from Daphne is titled Thoughts of Blanche George, 68, from the series 5 portraits, and was available through Odjig Indian Prints L1022 for $6 and was 15 by 24 inches and was also available in a set of personal hasty notes. Daphne Odjig's print, Arms of Security, is a serigraph on paper printed in 1977 and is number 1 of 95. This is a classic Odjig during the time of the group and illustrates Daphne's interest in feminine subjects, mother, nurturing, protection, and is what is often called the woodland style. Mother's Embrace is a family portrait from Love Suite in 1982. This serigraph is 68 of an edition of 125 and features children in the arms of a loving mother. Showing her forte as a colorist and a superb design sense, she makes your eyes follow what she wants you to see, the little girl with her eyes wide open staring back at you. This suite of serigraphs had titles like Protection, Loving, Desire, Embracing Day's End, with Granny, and of course the other prints in our collection, Bundled and Ready. Bundled and Ready is from 1982, a serigraph on paper from the Love Suite, a series of 8 different prints with a family theme. Bundled and Ready includes their dog. They're all bundled up for the winter walk. A serigraph in an edition of 125, we have number 68. It is interesting to note the 2 youngest children have their eyes wide open, looking back at you. In 1983, Daphne created another series of serigraphs entitled Prayer Series. Evening Prayer is a small monochromatic print by Daphne, showing her amazing skill in its beautiful understated contours depicting 4 women in prayer. This is number 40 of an edition of 125. Another magnificent print from the same series is Gathering in Prayer from 1983, also numbered 40 of 125. A family gathers in solemn prayer, showing again the beautiful contours and her signature line work that joins the family in unity. The third piece from this prayer series is Morning Prayer, again numbered 40 of 125 from 1983. The 5 figures hover over each other as if watching the sacred smoke rise in their prayer to the morning star. A series that showcases the elegance of simple line to create emotion and spirituality. The final piece from this series is Praying with Grandma, number 40 of 125, and depicts the love and respect for our elders by the younger generations. It is interesting to note that after this edition of prints, Daphne took a break from printing, not making a print again until 1992 when she created the Love series. Squaw Man is a serigraph on paper, 93 by 70 centimeters, created from the paintings done to illustrate Tales from the Smokehouse by Dr. Herbert Schwartz, a series of erotic stories collected from Aboriginal sources. These large prints were published in 1975 in an edition of 60. This is number 41. Dr. Schwartz was a friend of Jacqueline Picasso, wife of Pablo Picasso. He gifted a work by Daphne to Jacqueline, who shared it with Pablo and led him to speak favorably of Daphne's work. It was then Picasso asked if Daphne would like to have one of his works for her collection. She didn't accept, and she mentioned to me one time while we were sketching together that this was her only regret in this life. She should have taken that Picasso when it was offered.